And good morning, Pia.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
I am feeling very excited for today.
Me too. So we are heading to Sydney to actually go check out some sites for our second gym, which is super exciting. Oh, it feels weird to be wearing masks again. It's been a while.
I know. We haven't really had to wear these in Queensland for like a few months now. So I think it's a good precautionary measure while we're at the airport though, right? Because you are in pretty close quarters to everyone else.
It's really weird to talk into a vlog camera when you're wearing a mask. I'm not confident that the microphone can even pick it up because it all feels so muffled to me.
Level 24.
We are here today for a couple of meetings, and then tomorrow we have a very exciting day because we have shortlisted a number of sites that are potential new change sites. So we're going to do a little bit of a tour, go and inspect them all, see what we think, where the most perfect site is, and we thought we'll bring you guys along. But first things first, I need some water, some lunch, I need to get changed, and head off on our meetings. Okay, I upscaled the outfit a little bit. I left a few of the pieces the same.
She upscaled it, guys.
I upscaled it.
Upscaled it. Didn't get changed. She upscaled
I
it.
did. Sneakers turned into heels, tights turned into actual pants, and now we're ready for meetings.
Wow.
We just bought the second apartment and we're kind of going to turn it into a little bit of like a creative space to begin with before we Airbnb it. So we are trying to figure out exactly the style of decor we're going for. And like one part of me is very much into the whole black and white, industrial, neutral, that kind of thing. And the other part of me kind of wants some like eclectic pops of color. So the first place we're going to go to is Apple are actually having a showcase today. And have you guys seen all of their new iMacs, how they're like all different colors? They're on display today. So we're going to go have a look at them and see if one of those colors tickles our fancy. Bye.
All right, so we're at the cannery. We've got to go to studio, what did he say?
Studio 2.
2.
Oh man, this takes me back. I have such nostalgia. We've only been gone for like a few months and I'm like, oh.
Fun fact, when I first came to Australia, I used to work here a lot because my friend Tori owned a PR company called Tourstar. That's where her office was. And that coffee shop there, they used to accept Bitcoin for coffee. That was when I used to own 800 Bitcoin.
800. Do you guys know how much that is worth now? How much is that worth now?
I think it's around about $40 million. I bought them when they were at $2,000 value.
And then sold them at how much?
I sold them at 4,000 because I thought I'd made loads of money.
doubled the money. Here we have a potential executive office space. Is this what you have in mind? Like pops of color?
It's pretty cool.
It's so pretty.
So my idea was that we had a really white, clean room.
Yeah.
And then the computer in the middle was like the main colourful feature.
I was thinking really white and clean and neutral as well, but have you seen the kitchen setup?
Yeah, have a look at this.
Oh my gosh.
This is what I was thinking. White walls, nice white bench, and just a bright Mac, yeah?
Yeah.
But look at this. Like, we could go full colour.
I know, like we are renovating the kitchen. It's around about this kind of space.
Do you reckon you can eat these?
Yes. Don't touch them, babe.
Oh, really? Surely they're for everyone.
Why? No. So my question for you is, do you think ours need to be matching or can they be different colours?
Oh, I wasn't going to buy you one.
I'm getting one. This is very cool, right?
Yeah.
And like with the black and then some good lighting and everything, I think maybe the yellow. Because the back of it looks kind of like gold.
Well, that's it. Around the front, it's just nice and pastel.
Here it's like happy and pastel, and then what you show to the back is like this really rich kind of yellow gold colour. I like it.
Aha! My arch nemesis. We meet again. Hey. Wow, you're really thirsty.
I feel like this has become way more overgrown than when we were here last.
I know, right? plants everywhere.
I know, it's like dining in the jungle. So this is the potting shed. It's like the restaurant at the grounds of Alexandria, and just because we were around the corner, we were like, let's go there. We haven't had lunch.
No, it's 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m.
So our next meeting is in an hour, so we've got a bit of time to kill.
Yeah. These are spicy watermelon margaritas.
I'm not sure how you're going to cope at the next meeting.
I know, right? It's going to be a fun one. So today is the day. We are about to go and meet with an agent and go have a look at the sites that we have shortlisted for upcoming change venues. So this is super exciting because we're going to go look at 2 different sites today, and we're actually looking at them at like the development level. So I'm not sure how much there is to see really.
I think it's actually just going to be basically a building site. Like, we've been asked to wear hard hats and stuff like that, so I assume it's like at construction level.
Yes, that's right. So we're looking at these in developments that aren't even completed yet, and the reason for that is it's actually a much more cost-effective way to build something of this scale, because if you can put the plans in place as they're actually building the entire development, you can foresee things like plumbing and electricals and things like that, and we do want to put a few more bells and whistles into this one.
So this is actually a bit different to what we were talking about last vlog with people coming on board as franchisees. This is actually going to be a corporate store, so we're going to own this one. So we're kind of growing in 2 different directions. One being corporate stores that we all own together, and then the franchise would be if someone came in and said, hey, I want to open one of these, as though like they were opening a McDonald's. So
that's right.
That's the difference we've got going on today.
So with most franchises, the holding company kind of will have a few key corporate stores. So this is one that we're still building, just our little team.
I think it's kind of good to do the first few ourselves as well, because we'll be able to set the standard.
Yes.
You want the standards to be so high that everyone aspires to be there when they're building their own stores. So I think if we can have a few dotted around that are ours, this is going to keep the quality really high.
Okay, so there are 2 different developments that we're going to look at right now. They have different aspects in terms of view, and are they on different levels?
Different levels for this one, so it will be a split studio, but super exciting. It's literally across the road.
Yeah. These are like very much in the center of town, so I think they're going to be amazing locations. On this side of the building is going to be like an open plaza with a little cafe and a kiosk, and it leads directly to the harbour right there.
This is the main street that we just looked at now, so that was the main street. And then we're looking to have change in the ground floor.
And this will be the split location, is that right? Where
Yeah, this will be split location, so functional training down the bottom.
Yep.
And then we're looking at putting potentially reformer parties at the top there.
Beautiful.
With the spa somewhere there. That's the level that's available, is that correct?
That's right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this is the second plot we're looking at today. There we go. Not much more than a building site right now, but has potential.
My helmet's really tight.
You've got a massive head.
Too much brain.
That's not the reason. Alright, we're good.
Common area space plan.
Common areas, so we've got... This is the perfect
To give you
Right, so we're currently standing in one of the potential sites. So this would be half of it. The other half is on the other, sort of past the driveway there. As you can see, we really like the site because that is literally how high the ceilings are going to be. So they're 5-meter high ceilings, which is just amazing in like a functional space because we can do rope climbs, we could build a mezzanine, we could do all sorts of amazing things in such a huge space. So this is the second plot we're having a look at. They're actually both within about 500 meters of each other, so it's just a matter of deciding which one is more perfect, and honestly this one has some serious wow factor.
Yeah.
So in terms of soundproofing, they can actually build the reggae pole flooring into the gym prior to us coming in, which is awesome.
Have you ever gone in at building level before, or have you always just taken a spot?
Once before, but not like this. This is just insane. This is absolute ground level. We can actually have a change on the build, which is really cool.
Alright, check it out.
So this area doesn't actually have anything to do with change, it's just the Sky Garden at the top of this building, which we just wanted to check out. But it's at level 19, and as you can see, it's pretty massive, so I think it's going to add a lot of character to the building, so that's good to know from a tenant's perspective.
So there's some interesting pros and cons between the two sites that we looked at today. One of them is split level, so we won't have as much street frontage, but it is in a potentially more desirable central location. The other one is full street frontage, perfect layout, super high ceilings, and just not quite as central, but still a really great spot. So now we have to go and sort of have a chat about it, see what the prices are and stuff, and figure out which one, if any of them.
Which one works?
Yeah.
I think also the distance between the two sites is only about 1 kilometre. It's
that
1
right?
kilometre between the two, right?
Less, right? 600
Yeah.
meters, okay.
So it's kind of more so which site we like the best, really.
I'm quite fond of the high ceilings.
Yeah, I think Pete is too. Pete, you like the high ceilings, don't you?
I love it.
Great to meet you. Thanks a lot.
All right, well, it's time for us to head back home. That's where we're ending it today. I hope you enjoyed our little journey. We'll keep you posted on what we do, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Emma.